What is man without the beasts? If all the beasts were gone, men would die from great loneliness of spirit, for whatever happens to the beasts also happens to man. You must speak straight so that your words may go as sunlight into our hearts. Where I am, I build my house, and where I build my house, all things come to it. So live your life that the fear of death can never enter your heart. The earth and myself are of one mind. Each one must learn for himself the highest wisdom. It cannot be taught in words. Each man is good in his sight. It is not necessary for eagles to be crows. Hold fast to the words of your ancestors. We will be known forever by the tracks we leave. Those who have 1 foot in the canoe and 1 foot in the boat are going to fall in the river. I am living in poverty, but in peace. Be an early riser. The game does not snuggle their heads on feather pillows. Don't walk behind me. I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Walk beside me that we may be as one. The rain falls on the just and the unjust. All things are connected. Whatever befalls the earth befalls the children of the earth. Do not grieve. Misfortunes will happen to the wisest and best of men. Death will come, always out of season. It is the command of the Great Spirit, and all nations and people must obey. Men must be born and reborn to belong. Their bodies must be formed of the dust of their forefathers' bones. When you see a new trail or a footprint you do not know, follow it to the point of knowing. There is no death, only a change of worlds. Do not judge your neighbor until you walk 2 moons in his moccasins. Ask questions from your heart, and you will be answered from the heart. Be happy in order to live long. Worry makes you sick. Hopi saying, seek to make your life long and of service to your people. Prepare a noble death song for the day when you go over the Great Divide. How smooth must be the language of the whites when they can make right look like wrong and wrong like right. Why don't you talk and go straight, and all will be well? The man who sat on the ground in his tipi meditating on life and its meaning, accepting the kinship of all creatures, and acknowledging unity with the universe of things, was infusing into his being the true essence of civilization. Strength is not the only thing we must have in the world, and, in a man or a nation, it is of little use without wisdom. All plants are our brothers and sisters. They talk to us, and if we listen, we can hear them. No person among us desires any other reward for performing a brave and worthy action, but the consciousness of having served his nation. To give up when all is against you is a sign of being weak and cowardly. If an innocent man doesn't get angry, he'll live a long while. A guilty man will get sick because of bad thoughts, a bad conscience. How we fought for our country is written in blood. The more you know, the more you will trust, and the less you will fear. One does not sell the land people walk on. You already possess everything necessary to become great. It is easy to be brave from a distance. We are part fire and part dream. We are the physical mirroring of Mahaidan, the total universe, upon this earth, our mother. We are here to experience. Friendship between 2 persons depends upon the patience of one. Just what power is I cannot explain, for it is beyond my comprehension. Those who seek it go alone that they may be tested for worthiness. It is a gift to be bestowed not only for virtue but for prayer and courage. When you arise in the morning, give thanks for the morning light, for your life and strength. Give thanks for your food and the joy of living. If you see no reason for giving thanks, the fault lies in yourself. Never has the earth been so lovely, nor the sun so bright, as today. Your feet shall be as swift as forked lightning, your arm shall be as the thunderbolt, and your soul fearless. The more you ask how far you have to go, the longer your journey seems. Everything the power does, it does in a circle. Man's law changes with his understanding of man. Only the laws of the Spirit remain always the same. If you dig a pit for me, you dig one for yourself. It is less of a problem to be poor than to be dishonest. Would you wish that there should be no dried trees in the woods and no dead branches on a tree that is growing old? If all would talk and then do as you have done, the sun of peace would shine forever. Look and listen for the welfare of the whole people, and have always in view not only the present, but also the coming generations, even those whose faces are yet beneath the surface of the earth, the unborn of the future nation. Do not allow yesterday to use up too much of today. Listen to the wind, it talks. Listen to the silence, it speaks. Listen to your heart, it knows. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. The greatest strength is gentleness. Be still and the earth will speak to you. We are all visitors to this time, this place. We are just passing through. Our purpose here is to observe, to learn, to grow, to love. And then we return home. Healing takes courage, and we all have courage, even if we have to dig a little to find it. Life is not separate from death. It only looks that way. It is not enough to be busy. So are the ants. The question is, what are we busy about? The greatest gift you can give another is the purity of your attention. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. We are all connected to each other, biologically, to the earth, chemically, to the rest of the universe atomically. When you were born, you cried, and the world rejoiced. Live your life so that when you die, the world cries and you rejoice. The soul would have no rainbow if the eyes had no tears. The truth is not for all men, but only for those who seek it. Silence is the absolute poise or balance of body, mind, and spirit. It is no longer good enough to cry peace. We must act peace, live peace, and live in peace. A good chief gives, he does not take. The heart of the wise man lies quiet like limpid water. Treat the earth well. It was not given to you by your parents. It was loaned to you by your children. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. We will be known forever by the tracks we leave. The earth and myself are of one mind. All plants are our brothers and sisters. They talk to us, and if we listen, we can hear them. Those who have 1 foot in the canoe and 1 foot in the boat are going to fall in the river. It is better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hand. Don't be afraid to cry. It will free your mind of sorrowful thoughts. The frog does not drink up the pond in which he lives. The one who tells the stories rules the world. It is not what we have that will make us a great nation. It is the way in which we use it.